Hi there, I'm Quinton. I'm a junior game designer at Supremacy Warhammer 40,000, and today I will be introducing you to Chapter 2, a gameplay deep dive.
So one headache was the amount of units and how they vary per faction. For example, your typical Astra Militarum regiment has a lot of soldiers, whereas the Space Marines have rather high quality troops who have little amount per regiment. And we had to adapt this somehow without it breaking the balancing.
So our match play is pretty easy, to be honest. First comes the hardest part. You jump into the game and select your faction. After that, of course, your sub-faction, because who wants to play like the normal ones, right? And if you like to team up with others, you can do so in war pacts. And hopefully win Vigilus. And if you're sneaky like I am, you can just betray them and be the only winner of Vigilus.
We don't have a fixed match length. It depends on the player interaction and how fast players are able to win against the others. Sometimes this is relatively one-sided and then one player dominates quickly, and sometimes it's more like a longer standoff. Typical lengths are between 7 and 30 days. We also offer different types of scenarios with different speeds. So if you look for a bit of a faster experience, you can start a 3x speed scenario, for example, that goes faster, but also requires you to interact more because everything is a little bit faster. We have 4 main factions at the moment: Space Marines, Chaos Space Marines, Orcs, and Astra Militarum. Each main faction also has a bit of a different play style. They focus a little bit on a specific strategy fitting to their flavor, basically. With that, you also have a bit of a strategic choice that you make there. It's not only what do they look like, but also how do they play, right?
Additionally, we split our factions into 2 trees each, and each tree employs a different set of tactics. So, for example, for the Orcs, you might employ a big war, where they all get a stack bonus. Similarly, there are different bonuses for other faction trees. And this makes also each faction really unique, and you can choose one of these trees to form your playstyle.
So I can and I will tease some of our units. So first of all, getting out the Space Marine stuff, because you love them, I know. We have Terminators and all this stuff, but I'm not gonna talk about them because it's not me. I love Chaos, so I'm gonna present you some more on the Chaos side units. And first of all, my favorite is the Venom Crawler, of course. It's amazing. If you know how it looks, it's fantastic. It has amazing animations and does a lot of damage, and I like that. And of course we have other ones. We have the Defiler, we have Forge Fiends, and my personal secret favorite is the Chaos Thunderhawk. Like, this is unique and we have it, and you can have it too.
For this game, I think what will surprise some players is that we have specific things. For example, within the Astra Militarum, some of the sub-factions have only been mentioned in the lore so far, and this is the first time that they are actually being shown and have proper colors and icons. That is hopefully one thing that players will positively notice about the game.
If you love our other games, you also love this game, because we actually bring a lot of features over and reintroduce a lot of mechanics. But of course there are some new fun twists as well to keep it fresh. And lastly, of course, it's a very cool setting and it fits really well to our Supremacy style games. In addition, we also introduced a new bulk deployment feature, and this allows you to deploy a lot of units with a single click. So it's really a comfortable way to deploy vast armies, and this helps you to manage a large territory. Also, when you use this feature, you actually get discounts on your deployment. So if you deploy a lot of units, you can deploy them actually at a faster rate and for a cheaper price per unit. So if you use it in a smart way, you can really scale up your armies in the late game. Of course, we also have some surprises planned post-launch, but I can't really reveal them yet, so stay tuned.
Thanks for watching. To play the game, visit playsupremacy.com. See you on the battlefield.